Today you will see for yourself. A woman can be charming at any age. In this video, I will also share practical tips on how to look well-groomed and elegant without overdoing it and without trying to erase your age. Hello, my dear ones. At last, here is a video many of you have been waiting for. A video with my 82-year-old mommy as a model. For me, this is not an episode about style. It is a small journey into femininity, dignity, tenderness, and that special beauty which only grows deeper with the years. Before we begin, I want to say one important thing. I included photos of my mother at different ages so you could see that in every season of life, a woman is beautiful in her own way. Youth is one kind of music, maturity is another. And I wanted you to feel this clearly. A person is not before and after but a whole story. A story of love, work, character, care, and all that has been lived. In the photos, you can already see the result the makeup, the hairstyle, and the outfit. Let me walk you through what we did and why it works. First, the part that stays a little behind the scenes, but is the foundation of everything. At a mature age, makeup does not begin with foundation. It begins with caring for the skin. The most important thing is hydration before makeup. The skin needs to be prepared well, toner or hydrolate, then a serum and a cream chosen according to skin type and age. Mature skin often needs not camouflage but gentle support, a light massage. After the serum and cream, we gave my mother a short massage with a roller. We used a rose quartz roller, but a jade roller works beautifully too. It relaxes tension in the face and neck, improves tone, and helps the makeup sit more beautifully. And now we move on to the makeup. Primer is essential. It helps foundation go on evenly and stay neat without sinking into expression lines. At a mature age, that matters especially. Foundation and concealer brighten, not whiten. Next, we applied foundation. I choose a texture that does not make the face look dry, but still looks like living skin. The concealer. I used one from the same brand, but one shade lighter. And here is the key point. If it is too light, it creates white patches that spoils the overall impression and adds tiredness. Our task is to brighten, not to paint over. Powder, only a light touch. It is needed, but in a grown-up way, not in a dense layer, but with the lightest touch of a brush. Heavy powder emphasizes skin texture, and instead of freshness, dryness appears. Blush and highlighter, very softly and very precisely. There is a myth that a mature face does not need blush. In fact, it is the opposite. Well-applied blush makes the face look much fresher. Blush should go on gently, diagonally, with no harsh edges and be blended well. I placed the highlighter high on the temples, but not in the area where folds gather under the eyes. If highlighter gets into the wrinkle zone, it emphasizes exactly what we want to soften: eyes, upper lid, lower lid, and brows. With age, the eye area changes. Sometimes a little heaviness appears, and sometimes the clear line is no longer there. That is why I create emphasis softly. I lightly defined the upper lid and very delicately went over the lower lid so the eyes would look clearer. We do not make the eyeliner harsh. If it is needed at all, it should be soft, blended, almost like a shadow. The brows, too, should be free of rough graphic lines. Our goal is noble naturalness. Lashes. With age, lashes often become thinner and more sparse. A lash primer helps here. It makes the mascara more expressive and neater, layers the lashes nicely, and only then do we apply mascara. By the way, write in the comments if you would like a separate video about lashes, care, primers, mascara, and mistakes that can make us look older. Hairstyle. Be gentle with gray hair. The day before filming, I refreshed my mother's haircut so the styling turned out simple and beautiful. Gray hair looks very noble, but it is often finer, so we added heat protection and a gentle styling product. A styling mousse or a soft fixing gel with heat protection should be applied through the length, not at the roots, and the hair should be curled gently, leaving 2 to 3 centimeters away from the roots so as not to damage it. The result is a soft wave, feminine and very neat. If you would like a more detailed video about the products I used and how I did my mother's makeup and hairstyle, right under the video. And now we move on to the outfit. My mother chose the outfit herself, and that matters. For her first filming, she chose her favorite two-piece set, a sleeveless dress and a long cardigan jacket in a black and white palette. I truly love that she chose it herself because style always begins with inner agreement, not with fashion, but with a feeling. I feel good in this. She also wanted shoes in the same palette with a stable heel and a strap. It is both comfortable and elegant. I suggested a structured white handbag. It freshens the look and adds composure. And for jewelry, a strand of pearls. Pearls soften the strictness of black and white and make the look feel more refined. Why does this look work so well for a petite height? When a woman is petite, it is very easy to make a mistake with length. As a stylist, I especially love this outfit for its proportions. For a smaller frame, the length and cut here are very successful. Too short emphasizes height. Too long also works against you. But here, the length and the vertical line of the cardigan slim and elongate the silhouette. My mother always worried that she was petite and a little full-figured, even though she always looked charming and still receives many compliments. Here you can see what a lovely, curvy little doll she was when she married my father. And I truly want you to come away from this video with fewer insecurities. A woman's beauty is not about plus or minus kilograms and not about plus or minus years. A woman's beauty is femininity and charm. Who does this look suit and where is it appropriate? Dress codes. Here you can see my mommy continuing her walk along Elke Beach, one of the most beautiful places in Seattle. And while we watch her, let us talk about who this look suits and which dress codes it fits. This look is universal and suits different body types and ages. For a younger woman, the silhouette could be a little more fitted and the purse, for example, could be worn in several strands but without excess. And a small reminder about jewelry etiquette. A necklace should be worn either above the neckline or below it, but not lower than the waistline, so that it does not fall into the décolleté area and does not catch on the neckline. Dressy daytime, before 6 p.m., weddings and daytime celebrations. This is a very good fit. The heels are modest, but they are there. The shoes are dressy, but not evening shoes. Natural pearls are very appropriate here, and an elegant monochrome outfit works beautifully. The length is also ideal. Cocktail before 8 p.m. Family celebrations, presentations, corporate events, and the theater. Here it is almost a perfect fit. The statement jewelry may be fine jewelry or high quality costume jewelry, but not loud. Our natural pearls work beautifully here. The dress length is ideal 10 to 15 centimeters below the knee. There are no bare shoulders, no bare back, no extravagant slits, as this dress code requires. The look is elegant, dressy, playful, and restrained at the same time. The heels are small, but they are still there, and that matters. The next dress code is after 5, semi-formal, events after work, elegant, without excessive luxury, and with a heel present. There is no place here for over-the-top glamour, but the clothing should still be dressy and elegant. This look is also appropriate for afternoon tea, thanks to its classic elegance and the absence of overly ornate elements. And finally, it is lovely for a walk with a stop at a cafe or a favorite restaurant. And here is our picture with my mother at the end of that wonderful day. In this case, I try to stay within the same dress code too. My dear ones, thank you for being with me in this episode. I truly hope it became for you not simply a lesson about makeup and hairstyle, but a little island of warmth. I want this channel to be a place where people not only learn something useful, but also become a little softer and kinder to one another. Today, for me, the main theme was not even before and after. The main theme was my mother. Her beauty is not about age. It is about dignity, about a life that has been lived, about the warmth a person carries inside. I added photos of my mother at different ages because I wanted to show you one simple and important thought. A woman is beautiful always. In youth, one kind of music. In maturity, another. But if there is light, love and self-respect in a person, beauty does not disappear, it simply becomes deeper. And you know, I would love it if, after this video, you thought of those closest to you. Please, take care of your mothers. If you can, hug them. If they are not near you, call them. If it has been a long time since you last spoke warm words, say them today. Sometimes one simple "Mommy, thank you" heals more than we can imagine. If this touched your heart, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and write a few lines in the comments. It would mean a great deal to my mother. She was nervous before filming, and your words will become real support for her. And I promise to keep creating here a space that is beautiful, but first of all warm in a deeply human way. A place where style does not pressure you, but supports you, where psychology does not frighten, but warms, where etiquette is not about cold strictness, but about respect and tact. Thank you for your attention and for your heart. This was Ellen Nuko with you. Take care of yourselves and take care of your loved ones. I love you very much. Bye bye.